Hi guys, I am here to share with you how we battled the monster COVID at home with no prescribed medication, no hospitalization, but using these natural methods. Guys, I woke up at 2 a.m. one morning as I shared in my previous video, and I met my son burning with a high fever, and this is what I did for my son. I used a cold ice patch and I placed it on his head. I also gave him a cold ice pop to eat, hoping that it would have reduced or brought down the fever. Along with that, guys, I took, this is the head of a garlic. I took a garlic clove along with a tablespoon of honey, pure honey. I gave that to him, so he ate the garlic clove very raw, and room temperature water, a full bottle of room temperature water. So I had my son drink a lot of water daily, and as well as the garlic clove and the honey daily until the fever broke. So I'm here to bring forth my son. Come, Kadari, let's hear from Kadari a little bit. Kadari. So Kadari, I found you with a high fever. What was it like for you that day when you were sick? What was it like?
I was very hot. I was weak. When I got on the ground, I felt very heavy. I had a very bad headache.
Okay, and what did mommy do for you? What did mommy give you at that time?
She gave me honey. She gave me water. She gave me a garlic clove. She gave me one of these kind of garlic cloves. I ate ice pop and room temperature water.
And that helped you, and Kadari is here today. He is COVID free. But as soon as I took care of my son, a week after, I got sick. So what did I do? I took exactly what I gave my son: a garlic clove, a spoon of pure honey, and I ate it raw. I ate this raw and followed with a full bottle of room temperature water. Oh my God, we drank so much water. But what I realized is the more we drank water was the more frequently we went to the bathroom. So we were just getting rid of whatever it was that was going through our system. What also helped me, guys, I had a bad headache. My throat was very dry, muscle pain, my eyes were running water like I was crying. I wasn't even crying. My nose was running water, and I felt so weak, guys, but I knew I had to help myself. So I tried to compose myself, despite the fact I was very afraid. I took this, I had this flask. I boiled hot water, and I would take a full glass of hot water, as hot as my body could tolerate it. So I drank a lot of hot water daily, as long as a lot of hot tea. So I drank a lot of hot tea, and the hot tea that I drank was ginger. I just grated the ginger and just threw the hot water on it, and I would drink that as well. Also, guys, what I was doing as well, I was constantly coughing, and the more I coughed, I felt like, you know, like my throat was ready to give way. So what I did was I took, this is 100% pure coconut oil. I took a full tablespoon of coconut oil daily, and I found that this helped to moisturize my throat. And every time I felt the urgent need to cough, guys, I suppressed the cough by drinking hot water, because I understood that it is the constant coughing that would have brought on the pneumonia. So guys, with that being said, I also found myself preparing a hot, it was like a hot syrup. I use molasses. I use a cup of molasses to prepare this. I put the molasses in the cup of molasses in a pan. A cup of molasses in a pan. I used honey. I took a cup of pure honey, placed it in the pan, a saucepan. I took cinnamon sticks, like 3 cinnamon sticks. I grated them, and I also put like the whole cinnamon sticks in the pan. I took ginger, the whole ginger, and I grated it, and I placed as well in the pan. I took 3 green limes, and I squeezed out the juice in the pan, and I also placed the rest of the content of the lemon in the pan. So with this, guys, I put this to boil along with the garlic. I took a whole garlic head and I crushed it along with the leaf, and I placed it in the pan. And with that, I also took bay leaf, pure bay leaf. I took bay leaves, like about 5 bay leaves, and I placed it in the pan. Raw nutmeg, I took nutmeg and I grated it in here, and I placed everything to boil for at least 5 to 10 minutes. When it was through, guys, it looked like this. So I ended up with everything is still in here, like a nice little paste. I placed it in a small bottle. I still have more remaining, and I placed like about 3 tablespoons of white rum with that in there, and every day I took a tablespoon and I drank. Along with that, guys, what I did to help me, I lost my sense of smell for 3 weeks, and what helped me regain my sense of smell, I used castor oil. This is pure castor oil, and a cotton swab, and I dipped it in the cover with containing the castor oil, and I actually placed it in my nostril. And after I did this with the castor oil, guys, I covered my head with a bonnet. I placed socks on my feet. As you can see, I placed socks on my feet, and I had my bedroom slippers. I took a thick robe and I covered myself, tried to keep myself warm because I had this extremely cold feeling as I felt all these muscle pains. This thick robe. And guys, what I did, this is the chest rub. I prepared a hot steam every day. During the day while we were in the house, I prepared this hot steam. It's a pot with water, and I allow it to boil. And in here, as you can see, the lemon, I cut the lemon, I sliced the lemon. As you can look into the pot, you can see slices of lemon in here. I placed the lemon in here, and I placed a tablespoon of the chest rub in here, and I allow that to boil. And while it was boiling and the steam is rising, I realized that as well, it evaporated into the house, and it's like it was cleansing the house. So I could actually try to inhale this, and it really helped me. It was really relieving. And I did this I let it boil for about an hour. But what I did before bed, I went over it with this hot, warm robe. I covered my head and I went over it. And as the steam rose, I stayed over it for at least 10 minutes. And within that 10 minutes, I realized that as the steam rose into my face, all the mucus, I could feel the mucus running down my nose and my eyes and my face, very sweaty, guys. This was actually helping me. So what I did, guys, when I was through, I made sure I avoided going, you can see my face is already sweaty. I avoided going into the refrigerator, and I avoided using water on my face. So after I did the hot steam, guys, I took the chest rub. The same chest rub. I took a spoonful of the chest rub. I placed it in a plate, as you can see. A spoonful of the chest rub in the plate. I took a spoonful of baby oil, put it in the plate. I prepared a hot flambe. Then I took in the cover, I cover full of lavender oil, place it in here. I took a cover full of the same castor oil in here. Then I took two coverfuls of rubbing alcohol, and I placed it in here. And after I placed in here, guys, I took a lighter and I lit it up, as you can see, and I prepared a flambe. You see, it's heating. You can see the heat. So I made everything dissolve and melt in. You see that? And when it was fully dissolved and it was very hot, I blew off the heat. I placed my hand in it as much as I could tolerate, guys. And I placed this hot mixture onto my throat in the middle of my hair. I open up my hair in the middle of my hair, underneath my feet, and I rub my muscles, and I kept this hot warm robe on, guys, and I went into bed. And what I realized is I would have to get up so many times in the night to change my clothing because I was sweating. Whatever it was, I was bringing it out. And guys, this really helped me. And so along with that, I realized I needed to get rid of whatever it was from the house. I had to sanitize the house. I had to make sure I disinfect the house. So what I used to disinfect the house, I used ammonia. I placed ammonia in water, I diluted it with water, and I used it to mop the house. And as well, other days I would use antibacterial kitchen and bathroom disinfectant. It's Pine Glow. I would wash our clothing, our linen, everything using this. And I also mopped the house using this, guys. So guys, imagine after I lost my sense of smell for 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks, this really helped me. And after 3 weeks, we stayed indoors. We avoid going out. We avoid people. And when we were fully recovered, my son and I, we went to the hospital. We joined the long testing line. We stayed over an hour in the line, and we went in and we did the test, and it was proof. It came back positive. It came back positive for the antibodies for COVID. So I can say, guys, using this natural remedies really helped. One of the things as well that I use that I forgot to tell you, I tried my best to build up our vitamin C content. So what I did, I used the exact lemon and ginger. So I would squeeze the lemon into a container, a jar, and then I would take the ginger, and I would blend it with some water in a blender. When it's blended, I would strain out the juice, and then I would combine the lemon juice with it. So lemon and ginger juice, and I would drink it just as strong. So, and besides that, guys, I also drank, to help us, this is sorrel. This is pure sorrel. You can get it in the supermarkets here, the sorrel leaves. So I boil the sorrel leaves using the same thing, cinnamon sticks, using bay leaf, using nutmeg, ginger. And when I boil it, after I boil it with all of these spices, I would strain it, and then I would allow it to stay at room temperature. I still have some more here that I use. This is it. I still have more that I use. It was very strong, and I drank it, and it honestly helped me. Guys, I am sharing this. This is how we fought the monster COVID at home. I believe that this can be very useful to someone. Share it with someone that you know. Tell someone to tell someone. And I pray that as much as God was able to help us, along with using all these remedies, guys, I also plunged into prayer. I was praying constantly and pleading to God to give us another chance to live. And I am here. I am alive. I am grateful for life. I'm grateful, guys, as terrifying as this experience was. I wish it not even for my enemies. I wish it for no one, guys. And I am just sharing this, guys, my experience, hoping that it will be useful to you. Please receive it in Jesus' name. May God richly bless you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Have a blessed day.